Good morning to you, friend. Welcome back to the Morning Minute Meditation. Appreciate you joining me today. Jesus made this statement in the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16. He said, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves." And then he uses this analogy. He said, "Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. In other words, I guess the vernacular that we could use in our day and time would be to have tact when you represent Christ, and to have tact when you speak things in the company of people in regard to the things of God. Many men have zero tact, and they are all attack. And as they try to represent Christ in that manner and in that fashion, they do more damage than they do good because of the way in which they represent Christ, violating this principle of being wise as a serpent in the situation they're in, while at the same time being harmless as a dove. William Jennings Bryan was a Democrat from the state of Nebraska. He rose to be a power in the Democratic Party in the late 1800s. Now, to compare the Democratic Party in the late 1800s to what we have today is absolutely two totally different animals. William Jennings Bryan was a statesman, not a politician. And he, at the same time, was a very devout Christian believer who loved the Lord with all of his heart. William Jennings Bryan was in a state dinner, as would be the case. He was asked to propose a toast. The toast was to an admiral, Admiral Togo of the Japanese Navy, who had defeated the Russian Navy and destroyed them in the Sea of Japan in 1905. Some smart aleck decided to ask William Jennings Bryan, to propose a toast using alcohol, because he knew that William Jennings Bryan was a teetotaler. William Jennings Bryan stood to his feet and raised his glass in the air. He said, "I would like to propose this toast to Admiral Togo." He said he won a victory on the water, and therefore I toast him with a glass of water. Whenever he wins a victory on champagne, I will toast him with champagne. And with that tact, he was able to get his point across while at the same time doing what he needed to do in the public forum. You see, we as believers, we don't have to be arrogant and cussed people to represent Christ. We simply must be wise as serpents, harmless as doves, and allow the Holy Spirit to lead us. Think on these things today, friend, and you have yourself a great day.